How much do you think the AKB the monster will cost after it get replaced? Well, how many are there? Let's see. 23,000. Yeah, it's not going to go up much. If it does, it's going to take years. Take a look at this for comparison. Op Desert Hydra. And it's also a souvenir skin, so it's still getting dropped. You could still unbox them even right now. You could buy them for $3 right now. 14,000. And that's it. Even though you've been able to unbox it and trade up to it for 4 years at this point. 3 years and a half. Sure, it's gone up in value, right? Desert Hydra. But there's so many more Be the Monsters. And then, let's say the Overpass skin does get added back into the collections. Or sorry, let's say Overpass does get added back into the map pool. It's going to tank the price of the Be the Monster even more. I think, investment-wise, Be the Monster maybe makes the least amount of sense out of all of the collection skins. Because we will never see the graphic collection added back into the game after it's removed, right? And how many Op CMYKs are there? 8,000. The problem with this is the skin is really mid, if not straight out bad. The thing is, with the Op CMYK, I would say it makes more sense to invest in this than the Be the Monster, but it's also not a good investment because look at the Op Prince, for example. That's an amazing skin to some people. I think it's great and it's pretty rare, but the price still doesn't go up, right? The CMYK is even more common, and I would say even less people like it than the Op Prince. I think it'll take a lot longer to go up in value. And it's easier to get, too. It's only a 1 in 700 chance. And then if you wanted to trade up to it, the starting skins are industrial grade. Look. Industrial, then to Milspec, then to Purple, Restricted, then to Classified, then to Covair. Like, fellas. All of the Armory skins are going to be slightly harder to make money off of from investing. But I am only saying that in the sense of they're probably going to take longer. Finally, the Sport and Field collection. I would argue out of the skins, the only ones I see doing successful or being successful are the Sport and Field and Graphic collection. Because I think that the Overpass collection will eventually get added back into the game vis-a-vis souvenir skins. So, like, they'll probably eventually add it back into the map pool. Overpass, that is. And then you'll just be able to buy it for 6 months straight. So, hey, have you heard that skins make you play the game better? Try Skins Monkey, a trading site where you can instantly trade skins safely and easily. Pick your skins, explore thousands of available items, and then trade to get new ones right away. And if it's your first time, you could use code ARROW to get up to $5 for free on your first trade. And if you want to buy skins, with code ARROW, you'll get an extra 5% on top of the 30% deposit bonus every time. That's, let me get a calc, 35% more skins. They also have daily, weekly, and monthly giveaways, so use code ARROW to trade out your old skins and buy new ones. Link is in the description. But what's crazy about it? Let me know if you disagree with this. I think that the investments will be better for mil-specs and restricteds and the pinks rather than the red. Because I think people slowly start falling in love with these. And then the lower tier skins will go up in price. But since everyone has been buying up the fades and trading up to the fades and collecting the fades, and it's just really common to get, I think more people are going to have them. And then eventually they're going to go, wait, these other things are nice. And then they're going to spend a lot more money and the price will go up on those. But that's just my prediction. Okay, what? That's a weird statistic. There's 100,000 pinks. There's 100,000 pinks and there's 20,000 reds. No, that's accurate. Because it should be 1 in 5. Yeah. It should be, what, 5 pinks to 1 red? I think that's correct. I think that's about natural. But yeah, then also trade-ups. But even with trade-ups, it seems natural. Because it should be a 1 in 5. Okay, but that's just my prediction on the skin collections. Here, then we can also look at the charms. So, when we're thinking about charms, right? Missing Link. I don't know if I'm biased because I've spent most of my stars here. I don't know if I'm biased in believing in the small arm charms. But for some reason, I believe in them. I feel like they're going to do better in the long run over Missing Link charms. Guys, the charms are one of those things that we'll look back on in 3 years, in 4 years, and go, damn, we used to be able to buy those for just $1.20. And I'm not even saying this like as a way to pump or whatever, but like seriously, this does happen every single time. With patches, we go, oh, these are kind of weird. Like, why would anybody buy these? Nobody really invests too hard. They triple, they quadruple, they 5x in price. Agents, okay, they're just going to keep adding these every single operation. We've gotten operations 3 years in a row. Riptide, Shattered Web, Broken Fang, 3 years in a row. Agents aren't going to go up. Bang, 20x. Did you already invest? Guys, you've seen my investing. It's opening the packages on stream. Every single charm that I've opened is in here. Look, this is the quote-unquote investment. The only problem with charms is a very similar one to the agents. Agents are a locked-in set amount, and they will never go up or go down, right? It's very similar for charms. As soon as the armory is over, I'm assuming they're going to do another set of charms. They should. Because they are doing the thing for the workshop where you can make them. As soon as the armory is done, though, the amount that there are right now will be the amount that there always are. Unless people, for some reason, trade up their charms. Unless people get banned, get scammed, and then those accounts get banned. Like, the charm market will always sort of stay about the same as soon as the armory season 1 is over. Do you smoke puff? No. Yeah, you can't trade up agents or charms. No, I mean, you technically can trade up charms, though. That's one difference. But I think there's going to be a lot more charms than there are going to be agents, because just how agents functioned. Agents were a lot more expensive. I think for the cheapest agent, it was 5 stars. And then for the Shattered Web collection agents, you could get 3 every 100 stars. So that was even less common. In total, there's about 6 million agents in total. I just said in total twice, in total. So there's about 6 million agents from all 3 collections. Let me check the charms here, just to try and get a approximation. If I look up Baby's AK applied onto skins, oh my god. Yeah, that's a lot more than I was expecting. I was maybe thinking like 20,000. Baby's AK. 5,000 more listed here. Yeah. So, think about the amount that are applied. I would probably 5x that. Because look, you're not going to be applying all of your charms. Just for an example. That is insane, actually. Like, let's just assume for every one that is applied, there's probably 2, 3, 4, 5 that are unapplied. And they're still 60 cents per. That means there's probably about 400 to 500,000 of these. 60 cents each. What's the market cap? Say 400,000. That's a $240,000 market cap of a 60-cent item. Okay. So that's just the Baby's AK. Maybe that one's applied more than... Yeah. Actually, that's a good idea, Arrow. Maybe this one is just applied more than every other one. Let's take a look at the Backsplash, because that's maybe a little bit worse one. Backsplash. The AK, it's a very applicable gun. Everyone has an AK. Even more. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, we're cooked. No, I was saying this is a good investment. I think I was wrong. We're cooked. Okay, the worst one has to be the Tech 9, though. Lil Cap Gun. Almost 80,000 as well. Ah. Okay. Let me check the missing link charm. Lil Crass. Bang. Okay, so it's basically exactly the same amount. And each one of these... How are these so expensive? Guys, how are these so expensive? Yikes. Guys, who is getting... Who is buying these? Who is buying Lil Crasses for 50 cents pop? Why buy it, though, when you could just go like this and get one? Never mind. I mean, me personally, I like the small arm charms just a little bit more. And I have to be honest with you as well. I think that if they do release more charms, one of the collections will likely be Missing Link 2, because that's what they have in the workshop right now. And another collection is going to be a custom one made by Valve. If not custom, it'll just be these same skins here, and they'll remodel them with new skins. That's my guess. If I were to put my money where my mouth is, I would put money probably into both, because they are cheap right now, and they're sort of the cheapest that they've ever been. Like, how much is a Hot Howl right now? $60. Oh my god, this isn't even going down. Okay, never mind. Jesus, Hot Howl is going crazy mode. What about Hot Worst? Interesting. So Hot Worst is also staying somewhat consistently, but the Hot Howl is actually going up. Okay, so if I were to invest, maybe I would just go for the higher tier ones, aka the pinks, these sort of things. This one, for sure, I could see going crazy. Like, maybe in 4 years from now, this is like $400. Probably not, but maybe. So if I were to invest, I'd probably just go for the higher tier ones here. And then I'd go for like rare patterns of the small arm charm. But if you like wanted to buy one of each, it's like, if you wanted to put $1,000 and you only could do it in one or the other, I would probably do this. Personally. Because I don't think that we'll see another one like this. We'll see another one like the Missing Link charms, maybe even better ones. Because they're going to be community made, and the community knows what the community wants. A little bit better than Valve. I hate to say it. But, I do think that this is probably the way to go. If I were to invest one way or the other. Oh yeah, also the case. I think the case will be really good. In 3 years from now, at least $3, $4, $5. I think that the Vaporwave will only go up in value as well. I think that the Outsider will go up as well. Not a bad hold. In my opinion, of course, I could get this completely wrong. Who knows? Maybe they add the gallery case into the drop pool. Crazier things have happened. I don't think that they will, but they could. Who knows? Maybe they keep the Armory, this Armory, around for the next 5 years also. Like, it's unlikely, but it could happen. Make sure to subscribe.